Put a tiger next to a wolf, and something looks strange. They are both four-legged predators. Both have powerful jaws, excellent senses, and bodies built for pursuing other animals. But the tiger can be several times heavier. Lions and jaguars are enormous too. Now look at wild dogs. Wolves are large. African wild dogs are impressive. But none of them comes close to the size of a tiger. So why did evolution build giant cats, but stop dogs much earlier? At first, it seems like cats simply got stronger. But size is not just strength. It changes how an animal moves, how much energy it spends, and what kind of hunting strategy still works. Watch a cat hunt. Most cats do not want a long pursuit. They get close first. They hide, wait, approach quietly, and then use a short burst of acceleration. Their bodies are built around that moment. Powerful hind limbs for the launch, flexible spines for rapid acceleration, and muscular forelimbs that help control large prey at close range. Getting bigger can make that system even more useful. A larger cat can handle larger prey, and larger prey contains far more energy. A tiger does not need to travel at full speed for kilometers if it can get close enough before the chase begins. This is one reason the basic cat design scales surprisingly well. From a tiny wildcat to a tiger, the silhouette remains remarkably familiar. The tiger is not a completely different machine. It is a much larger version of the same one. Dogs took another path. Wild canids are built much more around movement. Their legs are relatively long. Their paws are made for efficient travel. Their bodies are good at covering enormous distances while searching for food and following moving prey. A wolf may travel many kilometers in a day. It does not need to solve every encounter in one explosive burst. It can keep moving. And this works beautifully, until you keep making the wolf larger. A bigger animal needs more energy, but a long-distance hunting strategy also means carrying that extra mass across every kilometer. The body becomes more expensive to move. The legs and joints carry greater loads, and the advantage of becoming heavier begins to compete with the advantage of staying efficient. Cats face the same laws of physics, but their hunting style gives extra size a different payoff. A large cat gets closer, launches once, and can use its own body mass during the final struggle. Canids found another way to become more powerful without making each individual enormous. They added more individuals. A wolf does not need the body of a tiger if several wolves can work together. The pack can surround, follow, test different angles, and share the effort. Evolution had two ways to solve a similar problem: make the predator bigger, or make the hunting unit bigger. Cats often followed the first route. Canids became unusually good at the second. Lions seem to break the rule because they do both. They are giant cats and social hunters. But even lions still carry the basic feline body plan: muscular, explosive, and built for short-range control rather than the long-distance efficiency of a wolf. There is one problem with this explanation. Giant dogs actually did exist. Millions of years ago, the dog family contained forms very different from anything alive today. North America had large, heavily built canids such as Epicyon and Borophagus. Some evolved powerful skulls, highly specialized diets, and bodies designed around larger prey. For a while, the dog family experimented with becoming something much closer to the giant carnivores we imagine today. But those branches disappeared, and the fossil record reveals an interesting pattern. The most specialized, meat-focused canids tended to persist for less time than species with more flexible diets. Becoming extremely specialized can make an animal very successful while the environment provides exactly what it needs. It can also make change harder. Modern canids took the more flexible route. Wolves can pursue large animals, but they can also switch to smaller food. Coyotes can live in forests, deserts, farmland, and cities. Foxes can survive on an enormous variety of resources. The dog family became successful not by turning every species into a larger predator, but by becoming exceptionally adaptable. Cats made a different bargain. Their hunting body remained highly specialized, but that design could be stretched across an extraordinary range of sizes. A small cat uses stealth and a sudden burst to catch something small. A leopard uses the same basic strategy on something much larger. A tiger scales the system up again. For dogs, the better upgrade was another pair of legs running beside them. That is why the largest living wild canids still look modest beside giant cats. Evolution did experiment with giant dogs. It simply found a better way to build a wolf.